Cristin from CristinOnDemand.com, and on this channel you will find videos all about teaching ESL online for new, aspiring, and veteran teachers. And in this video, I'm going to be talking all about the new VIPKid TEFL course that they just rolled out. Now, I've been getting so many questions from my referrals that are just starting out with VIPKid. I've been getting so many questions on social media regarding this new certification that VIPKid has rolled out. And I've compiled a lot of information from VIPKid and doing my own research on this certification myself. So I've compiled it all here for you so you can make an informed decision on whether or not this certification is right for you and how you want to go about it, whether or not you want to do it through VIPKid or another source. So let's jump in and talk about it. Here we go. Okay, so the first and biggest thing I want to say is I think that there is a lot of value in this certification. The TEFL certification, from what I found doing my own research and from what VIPKid has said themselves, is something that parents see a lot of value in. And I think that having this in some capacity on your list of certifications on your profile is going to be beneficial to you. Now, do I think that every single parent is going to look at your profile and say either yes or no to teachers based on this certification alone? No, I don't. But I do think that it's something that they do see value in, and if you have it, it may help with your bookings. Do I think you are going to see a skyrocket in bookings because you get the certification? I don't. But again, because they see value, you may have increased credibility with parents because you hold this certification. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about whether or not you should get this certification. Now, here are the things that I found out. Now, VIPKid did not themselves divulge this information to me when I was asking specifics about their certification before I received the email saying that I was invited to participate. VIPKid's certification is a 20-hour certification course. With that, so it's a two-part course. There's 20 hours of classroom work for the certification, and then you are also doing 10 classes that go along with that. So then your 10 classes are lumped into that. So if you add them together, it's about a 25-hour certification, okay? Now, when I did my own research on the TEFL courses, what I found was that many, I stretch it and I want to say, but I don't want to put my foot in my mouth later, but I almost want to say that if you are going to want to use this certification at all in any capacity ever outside of VIPKid, 25 hours is not going to do a lot for you. So in the realm of TEFL courses, you can get certifications that range from 20 hours to 250 hours. Now that is a huge range, right? But 25 is at the very low end of that range. What I found is if you want companies, any outside companies outside of VIPKid to even take a second glance or look at your certification with any kind of credibility, they're looking for something at least 120 hours from I mean, every single piece of literature, research that I touched, that I looked at when I dug into this, said that. I mean, there were no exceptions. There was nothing that I read that said, 75 or 50 or, I mean, every single thing, the bare minimum requirement that people saw as a credible requirement was 120 hours. So that being said, if you are ever looking to take this certification that VIPKid is offering, and you are looking to ever use it outside of VIPKid, I think you might have a hard time doing that. And VIPKid is offering this to you, which they didn't with their TESL course. You took your TESL course through them, And I mean, you could have it, but it had VIPKid's name all over it, so no other company would touch it anyway. So VIPKid is offering teachers, you can pay $79 and you can have your certification with your certification number on there, which means that you can take it and you can use it in many other places. They're just, I don't think that many other places would find value in this certification. I've even seen teachers have gone through this certification, the first part of it, the questions and stuff, obviously not the classes, the class part of it, but the study, the question parts of it in like a day. So it's not very long. It's not very difficult from what I've heard about it. I just, to pay $79 for something that really you can't take other places, I personally would not do that. So if this is something that you're just looking to use for VIPKid to have on your profile so you can show parents, hey, I have this, I did this, I think the one that VIPKid is offering is it's awesome, because you can do it, you can get it done in a day, you have your 10 classes and you get certified and you just have it and it's there and parents can see it, and that's great. So I think that's great. But if you ever want to use this certification, take it with you and use it with any other company in any other capacity in your career as an ESL teacher, as a teacher at all, ever. If you think you're ever going to want to take this and use it somewhere else, I would find one that is at least 120 hours. I know that International Open Academy has one that's 120 hours, and you can get those for $19. I have a link. I will link it in the description box if you're interested in that. $20, less than $20, which is a fraction of the cost of the $79 one that VIPKid is offering. And at least you have something, you have your certificate, you have it, and you can use it other places if that's something that you're interested in. But again, if it's not, the VIPKid one is perfect. So it really depends on you, on what your goals are and what you're looking to do with this certification. Let's see, what else? Okay, so another thing is I did ask VIPKid if we didn't choose to use their, go through their online certification, if we could use an outside one and still upload it to our profile, and they said, yes, we can absolutely do that. They just said that this is something that they strongly recommend. I don't know if they're getting a push from the Ministry of Education or not. I asked that a couple different ways to them and I never got a direct answer. So again, I'm not really sure. I know that there were new regulations that were pushed out by the Ministry of Education, and I did ask if the TESOL was satisfying those new regulations or if the TEFL was what was needed. Again, they never gave me a direct answer on that either, but they did say that the TEFL was something that was not a requirement. This is something that you do not have to do. It's just something that they recommend. They said they used the word strongly. They said that they strongly recommended it. It looked good to parents. So again, I don't know if this is something that is going to be a requirement maybe in the future, or maybe for new hires eventually. From what I've heard from my referrals that are going through the process now, this is not currently a part of the hiring process, but maybe like they did with the TESOL, maybe they'll put the TEFL in there as well eventually. But again, it has those, it has the classes, the 10 classes in with it. So it would, just the one part would have to be part of the hiring process and the other couldn't. So I'm not sure. But like I said, right now it's not. So I just wanted to give you all that information, all the information that I had on this so that you could make an informed decision, because the worst thing is to have to go and do something twice. So to do the TEFL on the VIPKid platform and then know, oh, maybe you work for two companies, and if VIPKid starts requiring the TEFL, maybe another company would start requiring it at some point too. And then you did VIPKids and they're, this company X wants a 120-hour one and you can't use VIPKids, or, whatever the case may be. So that's why I just wanted to give you that information so you're not doing things multiple times. If you think that at some point you may need this in multiple facets of your life, I would venture out and find another one with at least 120 hours is my recommendation to you. So that is all I have for you. I hope that this helped answer questions. If you have other specific questions, I am more than happy to answer them. I may have missed something in this video. Maybe I have the knowledge up here and I just didn't think to send it to you in this video. If I did, I'm so sorry. So feel free to either reach out to me on social media or my emails below as well. You can always reach out to me or in a comment below as well. So be sure to subscribe if you liked this video, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.